So, what's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? It's your girl, Miss J, talks with J, interviews with J. So, first thing I see when I get on Twitter today, later in the afternoon, is everybody's going at RBE, and I'm trying to understand why. You know, it just seemed like people just gotta have something to hate about. You gotta have something to hate about. Like, I scroll my whole timeline. What do I see? People talking about RBE, the bricks, the intakes, and the process, and something about paying some money about something. So I'm like, what is all this RBE hate about? Like, salute the Wing Truth, salute the Lawrence, salute the Mika, salute the Joey Nine, salute the Miss F Dad. Like, and then I see a lot of people saying negative stuff about the RBE intake process. Like, what's the issue? What's the issue? Maybe the RBE intake process isn't for you, but to the ladies and gentlemen that are going through the process or who have been through the process or are still in the process, obviously this is the route that they're choosing to go. So instead of being negative about RBE and the intake, how about you support some of these guys? Support some of them. Because if I start naming some of the people in RBE intake, I'm pretty sure half of y'all don't know who these people are. Like, salute the power, salute to King Madison, salute the marvelous, um, Drewski, Abe, some of your new intake guys, Jay Skills, One Take, MacGyver, and the rest of you guys. Like, I'm pretty sure out of just the few I just named, half of y'all don't know these guys. You don't know them. Salute the Tony Bro. Tony Bro's doing a new battler spotlight. Like, same thing I said I was gonna do, but I was calling it they don't know, and it was gonna spotlight battlers that I feel deserve to be talked about more. So salute the power, salute the Los Prime, and it was another RB guy I forgot who the third person was, but either way, salute to y'all. Like, either you hate RBE and what Wing and them are doing because you didn't make it through the process, or you didn't get picked to be a part of the process. So, what's the next best thing to do but hate on it? And then I see people talking about the process on timelines, and it's like, but for some of y'all, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? You know, I I've seen some negative things in regards to the intake process, and then I'm reading, and some people are saying, oh, if the process was so great, then why aren't some of the people still there? Maybe you got to ask them what the situation was with them, you know, or maybe this wasn't it for them. It happens. Things happen, you know. That's just what it is. Um, but salute to everybody for us RBE. Y'all go check the battles that have just dropped. Like, battles are dropping like every other day. Blue Strip Benji versus JDK just dropped. Black Rodak versus Almighty Phenom just dropped. Before that you had uh Bells and Petizas. Like, RBE dropping all these battles. And the first thing that y'all want to do is say something negative about the process. Here's my thing to this. Even if some of these people don't make it through the process, you've got an RBE drop. So when you want to go shop yourself and everything to these other leagues, you got an RBE drop that you could be like, hey, go watch this. Go watch this. This is my most recent battle. Like, RBE intake process may not be for everybody. It may not be for everybody, but don't downplay something that you don't know too much about. That's all I'm saying. Don't downplay it. There's no need to downplay it. And like a lot of y'all just not in tune with what RBE is doing. Salute to the new B1s. Salute the OG Prime. Salute the BDMC. Salute the Cash Kid. Salute the Ziggy B. Salute the Murder. I Am Spoken. Like, salute to the new B1. Salute to the bricks that's over there. Like, RBE has a lot of different things that they're doing. You know? I pop into space when I can. A lot of times, I'll be in the space and just walk away from the phone and it's just playing. And I might hear bits and pieces of things. I had to catch up on RBE in the whole intake process. When I had some time one day, I stumbled across it. Then I started talking about it, and I've been supporting since then. I was supporting Wing and what she was doing, as far as the breakdown crew, even before. Like, I knew about the RBE intake and the bricks and the intakes. Like, I was supporting Wing even before. So when I figured out that she was the person that this is her thing, I was like, cool. I'm gonna support it. So, all right, still scrolling on Twitter, and I'm seeing people talk about New Jersey Twork versus Easy to Block Captain rematch. I saw about the Twork versus Easy rematch. Now, we all seen the first battle that happened on Gates of the Garden. Twork beat Easy the first time. Now, I did see that, I think it was on Rosenberg Raw's Super Stream. He had Twork. And then I think Twork was somewhere else, and he was saying that it was easy to beat Easy the first time around because he didn't know him. Whereas, like, if the rematch happened now, Easy's like an open book because he got more charisma, he got more personality, all these different things out for the public to know. So I get it. I'm here for a New Jersey Twork versus Easy to Block Captain rematch. Now, I'm assuming it's probably going to happen. If it is to happen, I'm thinking Chrome 23, most likely where it's going to occur. And I don't see that happening as far as the trenches. I mean, it could, but realistically speaking and thinking, I'm going with Chrome 23 to probably happen. I'm all for that. Fans still want to see Easy to Block Captain versus Tay Rock. That is a battle. That's a matchup. That's a mega matchup. The fans still want to see Easy versus Big K. Now, Easy posted this clip of him versus Charlie Clips. Now, when did this battle happen? That's something that people want to know. But if you recall, Easy did one of his shows, and he was saying, listing off battles that he wanted to happen. I think he said Arts, he said Clips, Tay Rock, Big K. And I think he mentioned Jazz. Now, he did mention, Easy did mention that it was a battle that he was supposed to be doing, but he couldn't go into too much detail about it. So, was the Clips battle the battle that he was supposed to be doing that I think was supposed to be part of either a network or a show or something? That now he's dropping the clip of him in Clips, you know? If so, or however that works, I'm ready to see him versus Clips just to see how that went. Wasn't one of the major matchups that I wanted to see for Easy, but I'm intrigued for it. Especially if Clips actually wrote for Easy and didn't slowly rely on his freestyle ability. Then I'm definitely would look forward to seeing that battle. Easy got the trenches. The trenches coming up this weekend. So that's another thing that's coming up. Salute to the trenches. They were going back and forth with the Battle Academy. Somebody proposed the question of who has the best league in Philly, and I believe Easy was like the trenches is the number one league, right? It's the number one league. Now, if he said right now, I would agree with him. I would agree with Easy. You know, he's had some fire battles over there. Muwap doing his numbers as far as like the newer guys, as far as the trenches. Riggs over there doing his numbers. Jay Moore. Zan popped back out. So salute to the trenches, you know. But let's talk about the trenches. Let's talk about the trenches. Because the trenches card is this Saturday. Round one of the trenches card is this Saturday. So let's talk about it. The trenches card. So you got Jay Moore versus Dre Dynasty. Jay Your Majesty. Now, Jay Moore just did his numbers versus bonus on like the trenches versus bullpen. Oh, drop your location card. So Jay Moore been cooking. Jay Moore's been cooking. But Jay Moore's always been nice in my opinion. You know, he fits what they're doing at the trenches. You know, he fits it perfectly. Dre Majesty, you know, he's been making a name for himself. I just recently watched him versus G-Lo. Like, he's improving, you know. But if I had to go and choose somebody for that one, like, I would go with Jay Moore. Jay Moore, in my opinion, is more expensive. Jay Moore just knows. Jay Moore know how to talk that talk, and then like when he really get in his groove, he knows how to get it like really like get it going. Like Dre Majesty is dope. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, do you got enough to go up against Jay Moore? Like Jay Moore is experienced and coming off of a really good win versus bonus. Like Jay Moore know what he got to do. Jay Moore's the favorite in this battle. He's the favorite. But could Dre Majesty put off an upset? Anything's possible. Anything's possible. I don't put nothing past nobody. Like I know that's gonna be a good back and forth battle. But if I had to choose, I'm going with Jay Moore. Zeta Dropout versus OG Capri. Last Zeta Dropout battles that I seen was him versus the Flair Soul, and then him versus was it Truth Watson, which was a while ago, far as URL. Like Zeta Dropout could be hit or miss for me, but he cool. He cool. OG Capri. I remember OG Capri back when he was Boogie Flames. Far as we go hard. That's how long I've been following OG Capri. Before he switched to when he was originally Boogie Flames. Not OG Capri that y'all know him to be now. He was Boogie Flames first when he was at We Go Hard back at, like some years ago. Then now he calls himself OG Capri for whatever reason. But nonetheless, OG Capri's last performance was It was He needed to bounce back. Like he cool, but it's like he needs one of those performances that's like no hiccups, no stumbles, no chokes, like moments, haymakers. He needs one of those. Like he needs one of those like statement type performances. Zeta Dropout can rap. Like rap. So it's like what is OG Capri gonna do against that? Like I'm going with Zeta Dropout. I'm going with Zeta Dropout. Kuda versus Tex. I'm really not familiar with either one of them like that. So I can't really say who's gonna win it. I'll just, look forward to the battle, May the best man win in that case. King versus Calf. Calf is dope. Like, I first saw Calf far as Calf, I'm gonna call him, far as RBE. And I said, he can really rap. He raps very well. He puts it together very well. So I expect another really good performance from him. Bar heavy, I expect that. King, I'm not familiar with. I've heard the name before. Stack Boy Chuck versus Loyal Savage. Like, salute to Loyal Savage. I believe he's from Florida. He been making a name for himself, He been making a name for himself. I think he made the top 20 list as far as Florida. Like, I've been seeing his name a lot, and a lot of people been mentioning him. So he must be doing something right, and like to be in this tournament. Yeah, Stack Boy Chuck, I'm familiar with. I've seen probably a battle or two from him. I'm going with Loyal Savage. Because it seemed like he got the momentum, and if he can make it out the first round, spotlights on him. Everybody should know who he is, and he should build more of a fan base and put himself out there for more people to want to tap in with him. So I'm picking Loyal Savage. Now, this the matchup for real right here. Prezi versus Muwop. Now, this is not Prezi far as Battle Camp. This is presidential dubs far as We Go Hard, Cake Life, the president, the energy. This is who we talking about in Prezi. If you watched Prezi and Muwop's Face Off, then you know what I'm talking about. Like, Prezi really is the energy. Like Prezi been doing his thing for a while though, far as We Go Hard. Then I think he battled on URL, and he's battled a couple other places, but far as we go hard, solidified. Far as we go hard, solidified. Far as we go hard. Like if Prezi getting there and start rapping and like moving and grooving like he doing his battles, it's gonna be one of those ones. It's gonna be one of those ones. Like Prezi's not new. Prezi's not a new battler. You know, if you follow We Go Hard, you know who Prezi is. That's all I'm saying. If you follow We Go Hard, you know who Prezi is. Um, but as far as like like maybe the masses, some don't know who he is. But like the people that really follow We Go Hard, you know who Prezi is. Muwap. Muwap started at the Battle Academy. Then Muslim Poppy's I believe his manager. And he made that happen that Muwap came over to the trenches and it's been the trenches ever since. Like I believe Muwap says he's the face of the trenches. So like Muwap been on those numbers. Him versus Cuban, I think the last battle I've seen from Muwap, really good back and forth battle. Like him versus Smoke of NY. Like he got Smoke of NY out of here. Like Muwap's been putting on, doing his numbers. Doing his numbers. This is like probably the matchup I think most people are really gonna be watching this first round for. Prezi versus Muwap. Like, and I can't even pick. I really honestly can't pick who I want to win. Cause it's like if Prezi performs very well, has the energy, you know, like Prezi got the bars, but it's the energy and the performance that makes everything come together for him. Muwap got a little bit of performance, but his is more so the bars. So it's really gonna rely on what the crowd want to hear. What the crowd want to hear. You know, I can't pick a winner. I just want both of them to do well. I want both of them to do well. Boulder Great versus CNG Ty. Boulder Great, I am not familiar with. CNG Ty, I'm familiar with. He was on the Drop Your Location card. He got 30 on a Drop Your Location card. CNG Ty he's part of I believe it's a Gang Farce K Shine. Like he been doing his numbers. He's been doing his numbers. Like he don't need the gas or none of that. CNG Ty going there, rap, and that's it. He going there one round, boom, knock it out. 3 rounds, bam, he ended up rapping. Like I got CNG Ty. Baby James and Diesel. Baby James I'm not familiar with either, so I'd be intrigued to see what you got to offer. Diesel, familiar with you as far as URL. Happy that you're back outside. Want to see what you want to do, See what you want to do. Saturday, make it out the trenches tournament. In Philly, pop out if you can, or get the pay-per-view. Then the pay-per-view is like 30, and you got 8 battles. Yeah, 8 battles. Couple of names you're familiar with, couple of names you're not familiar with. But that's something to watch Saturday if you want to support with that. I think there's another card going on Saturday also. Don't really quote me. But I think it's another card that happens on Saturday. Or some other events that I saw. Um, Either way, um, people talking about whether battle rap is dead. Battle rap is not dead. I think the fans and everybody did get spoiled as far as caffeine during the pandemic. They was getting out the big checks, paying the battlers big money to stream, giving them big bags for battles, free battles, as far as um, people who had the app, as far as URL, as far as the connection with that. Caffeine was great for then. Then, you know, faded away. Now leagues are not recouping the money because battlers are asking for outrageous amounts, but you don't bring in those type of people. Like Hitman gets paid what Hitman gets paid because Hitman sells like that. He sells like that. The same goes for Sue Surf, free Sue Surf. Sue Surf brings out people when he's on the card. Like certain people bring out people. New Jersey Twerk, when he's on the card, he gonna bring people out. You know, whether like that's just what it is. These people get the money that they're asking for because they're bringing people to recoup the money back. You got battlers that really don't help recoup the money. Y'all ask for these outrageous numbers. You don't even really have a name. You just started battling and you just want to make it difficult for yourself and the league. That doesn't work. That's not smart. That's not smart at all. It's not. Um, it's crazy. If you ask me, it's crazy. Um, what else? Um, what else have I been seeing? Um, Twerk versus Hitman discussion as far as hey, like I guess who got the better haymakers or like moments. Like that can be an interesting conversation. Like Hitman, everybody knows his shooting like I'm J.R. Smith. Everybody knows his um how to control the room. Little brother gonna have to hold me up in the remix. Those are like ones that everybody can quote as far as Hitman. Like, don't get me wrong. Twerk has the strapped in the madness, stand over the body with the hoodie down, and I'm pretty sure it's more that you can quote it. Um, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Um, what else? Bunch of battles happening. February 24th. iBattle has a card. Turbulence. I think about 3, 4 leagues have battles on have events on February 24th. Even on caffeine, I saw like some other leagues have battles. Like, it makes you have to pick and choose. Well, at least with the ones that are caffeine, you go back kind of watch them. But, whatever. But, like, it's a bunch of battles, a bunch of events coming up. Turbulence, the 24th of this month. They got some events popping up in March and April also. I think they're going to be on the road, going some other places. Casket of Classics. That's, I believe, March the 2nd. So it's a bunch of events coming up. Like, when I say, if I was to get the URL app again, I'm so far behind on battles. That is crazy. And I would have to start all the way back at Swervo versus Chess, or a little before then. That's how far I'm behind on URL battles because I don't have the app. But I'm supporting everybody. If you got an event or you got a battler, you want me to watch the battle and like get some feedback with it, I'll do it. Send it to me. DM me or like at me on Twitter at Eccentric Soul. I will watch it and give you some feedback. I don't have no problem doing that. What else? Like, support everybody. Support don't cost nothing. Support folks. You can't just be asking people to support you. Support goes both ways. What else? Sunday, 3 p.m. Talks with Jay, interviews with Jay. Has a nice talk with King Madison as far as RBE's intake. We gonna recap his 2023, talk his game plan for 24, and so much more. So tune into that Sunday at 3. Probably talk about a few other things. Another day this week. Friday, Root Life, NASA. I'm going to be chopping it up with him, talk about a few different topics. Talks with Jay, Miss Jay, interviews with Jay. I'm making a name a little bit. So support me, I support you. Salute the homie, battle judge, the battlefield. Make sure y'all go check that out. Go check out Scheme versus Diverse that dropped. Cool battle, follow the battlefield on YouTube. Watch that battle and stay tuned to what's next as far as the battlefield. Yeah, I said I was only going to get on here to talk about a few things. That was just my 2 cents on a few things I have been seeing. Trying to tap in with iBattle a little bit more. Few people, I'm in tune with. Trying to get in tune with a few more people over there. I did watch the event Saturday, 1 and done 4. They showed some newer talent. Salute to them. Like, some of y'all are dope. I look forward to like the progress and the process that y'all take to what's next coming. And that's just my 2 cents on a few things. Tap in with me another day. Tap in Sunday, like I said. Gonna have a nice little conversation with King Madison.